What's up guys, Cory here, and today we're reviewing the brand new flick from Matt Damon and Christian Bale, Ford vs. Ferrari. Now, let me tell you, going into this film I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was, actually give me 1 second. Sorry, somewhat professional. Looks like I'm getting a call from my friend Jeff. Let me see what's going on with him real quick. And hey Jeff, what's going on, man?
Not too much, Cory. What do you got going?
Oh dude, just doing this movie review for Ford vs. Ferrari.
Wait, hold up. A movie review?
Yeah.
Ford vs. Ferrari.
Yep.
That's the one with cars and like zoom, vroom, like this guy's vroom, that guy's like vroom.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm on my way.
Dang, alright. Well, I guess Jeff's on his way. It'd be cool to do a review with somebody else, but wait. Hang on. What is that? Jeff? Dude!
Cory, how's it going, man?
What's going on, man? Nice moves out there.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, that was sick.
GT40 is a beautiful machine.
Dude, yeah, after watching Ford vs. Ferrari, I'll tell you what, I would like to get behind the wheel of one myself, but it's nice to see you driving in on one.
What can I say?
That was cool. Well, you ready to do this movie review?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Alright, sweet. Well, here we go. Ford vs. Ferrari right here on Attack of the Review.
How long we've known each other, Ken? I ever break a promise to you? I will put you in the driver's seat at Le Mans. If you just shut your mouth and let me do my thing. All right.
American automotive designer Carroll Shelby and fearless British race car driver Ken Miles battle corporate interference, the laws of physics, and their own personal demons to build a revolutionary vehicle for the Ford Motor Company. Together, they plan to compete against the race cars of Enzo Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in France in 1966.
We're gonna bury Ferrari at Le Mans.
This film was directed by James Mangold, and it stars Matt Damon, Christian Bale, John Bernthal, and Tracy Letts, just to name a few.
And how long did you tell them you needed? 200 or 300 years?
90 days.
So going into the film, I really didn't know what to expect. You know, with actors like Matt Damon and Christian Bale, who are honestly masters at their craft, there's a lot to interpret. You don't really know where the film's going to go. You're not sure if it's going to be lighthearted or if it's going to be a really serious period piece. And it for me, played out to be kind of both. It honestly kind of overtook everything that I was anticipating and took it a little bit more seriously and went a little bit more in depth. And I was honestly really, really happy about that. That they took the attention to detail, especially for a story like this that needs it, and really delivered on that.
Yeah, I didn't know a whole lot about the film going into it. I didn't see a lot of PR, not a lot of commercials, but I was excited. You know, you had me sold just from the title, Ford vs. Ferrari. I'm a car guy, you know, a motorhead, so I was interested. That piqued my interest at that. And then you got the cast: Christian Bale, Matt Damon. It looked like a really cool period piece. It was capturing a moment in time that I wish I should have brought my dad to see it, because he would have really been enthusiastic. It would have been like a walk in a memory for him. So I was excited for it, and I didn't know what to expect.
Alright guys, well since we have a special guest, we'll let him do the ratings today. What'd you think about the acting, man?
I was impressed. I'd give the acting a solid A. Matt Damon's portrayal of Carroll Shelby was really good, spot on. If you watch footage of Carroll Shelby and then watch over this film, it was really good. And then you got Christian Bale as Ken Miles. The accent, his mannerisms, just his physical body, he met the character. It was crazy. It was really good. I liked the acting. I was impressed.
I gotta agree with you. I thought Christian Bale was really, really good, especially. I mean, Matt Damon was captivating a lot of the times when he was on screen, because he had a lot of these meetings with bigwigs and suits, and you just really felt like he was in very, very high pressure situations throughout the movie. But just seeing Christian Bale's kind of, his fight for his role in this film is honestly what makes you just root for him. And not only that, but he plays that character like it's nobody else's business, man. It's incredible. So yeah, I gotta agree with you.
It was really good.
Really, really good. All right, and what do you think about the cinematography?
You know, Cory, the cinematography is where this movie really captured me. I would definitely give it an A+. It was a beautiful movie. The shots of the cars on the tracks, the shots of the drivers inside the car, it was just amazing. It was immersive. You felt like you were there. In the movie, there's a scene where Carroll Shelby brings Henry Ford into the car and rips around the track to show him, you know, how powerful this beast of a car they built for him really is. And you can see on Henry Ford's face, like, he's realizing something he didn't know before. He knew this car was fast. You know, race cars are fast. He knows you're going fast in a race car. But the feeling, it's just, the way he reacted, it was amazing, because it's kind of what you're feeling as you're watching this film. You're like, wow, these guys are tearing down this straightaway at 210 miles an hour. The engine's roaring, you know, sometimes it's raining. It's just amazing, and the film looked beautiful. I was really impressed.
I completely agree, and honestly for me, I think the editing went hand in hand with the cinematography. It honestly looked like a film that was paying homage to some of the older racing films in its day, but also with its new grade of technology that we have nowadays. You just felt the race, you felt the cars, you felt the intensity of the moments, and you really felt like you were there with some of these characters, not just emotionally but physically. And there was a lot that had to do with the cinematography there that I think brought you into those moments, and I gotta say, yeah, same, A+ for me as well. Just Ford vs. Ferrari really stepped it up on that one.
Well, we heard he's difficult. Ken? No, Ken's a puppy dog.
All right, guys, well, we're going to give Ford vs. Ferrari a solid...
Hey, bro, do you mind if I do the hand thing?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Overall, I'm giving Ford vs. Ferrari 4 out of 5 stars. It was a really good film, solid acting, amazing performances, and during the film I experienced pretty much every emotion you can. I was excited. There was points in the film where I literally wanted to like shout out with them. I was terrified. I was sad. Amazing. It just was a really good film. Solid 4 out of 5 stars. Really good performances, amazing cinematography. Just overall a really good film, a fun film. Yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah, and I totally agree. 4 out of 5 for me as well. I thought this was a film that really lived up to the expectation, if not exceeded it, you know, with brilliant colors. I thought it was one of those films that just was, it could have really gone downhill from a lot of different ways, and it really kept me interested, especially at 2.5 hours, long run time. But I thought it was a film that really kept me interested, a lot with the history and a lot with the factual and a lot with the ingenuity and a lot of different, I don't know, just a lot of different things about this film that were really enjoyable. You just have to kind of go and see it. It's hard to explain because it is one of those films you don't see it a lot nowadays, but it's just enjoyable from all ends. You know, it's one of those good films. So 4 out of 5 for me as well.
All right, guys, so you heard it from us. We both gave it a solid 4 out of 5 stars. It's in theaters now. Go experience it for yourself.
If this were a beauty pageant, we just lost. Looks aren't everything.
All right, guys, that's all the time we have today for this review of Ford vs. Ferrari. Let us know what you thought about the film down here in the comments. As always, hit subscribe over here. And as always, I'm Cory.
And I'm Jeff.
And we'll see you next time on Attack of the Review.